It has almost been a year since I started doing this channel, where every single week I tried a new adventure, a new skill, or just try to teach you something that I really enjoy. And out of that entire journey, I've developed a lot of different habits. I want to share with you probably the best habits that I have developed, which ones are actually the best that I'd recommend that you do them, and which ones I would consider game changers. Here are the top adventure habits that you should develop that I have learned throughout my year as being a part-time adventurer. The first ones are ones that I do day to day that are very easy to do. First one is just going outside every single day. I've learned so much about the health benefits, how much being outside every single day does help you physically and mentally, especially in a time when being stuck inside can make you go mad. Going outside is great, and there's a lot of super free things that you can do to just be outside for other reasons, such as geocaching, playing with a ball, scavenger hunt. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. And then if you want to step that up, being in nature has definitely helped even more. And while you're walking, one of my most recent stuff is now I go for a walk barefoot. It is not something I thought that I would end up doing. Before doing that challenge, I thought it was really going to be a hippy dippy kind of thing where it's an alternative lifestyle with not a lot of benefits, but actually changed so much based on the conspiracy theories that I learned and all the health benefits of just taking your shoes off. Another health benefit is being more aware mentally. A while I did meditation every single day. Now I don't do it every single day, but it's helped me develop the fact that if I'm feeling bad or anxious or bad energy, I am able to just stop and self-reflect and try to find the reasons for all this, either anxiety or frustration or whatever it is, because sometimes you feel bad and you don't know why. And then that helps you solve the problem instead of having this negative cloud of just negativity that just hangs over you. Sometimes you can't solve the problem, but identifying it is the first part. And just being able to practice meditation for that 1 week helped me develop those skills to look internally. And to enjoy more time, I've started waking up a lot earlier. Now I don't wake up extremely early relative to other people because I work afternoons, but I definitely feel way more productive and I get to enjoy way more of the day and get all the benefits of working in the afternoon, meaning a lot of things during the day, not a lot of people doing stuff. And also it changed my schedule just a little bit, that the times in which I was up but not productive, I basically shift that to a place that I am more productive. Now, probably the bigger habit that I've definitely enjoyed is discovering new things to do or new skills. Just like how we've been stuck inside for so long, there's so many different things that you can actually do inside that are very, very fun. And the more new things you find, the more skills that you have that you can apply to other things in your day-to-day. And I found the more creative that I've become to try to find new things to do or in other alternative things I'm doing, such as work or in my other hobbies. So some of these fun skills is just learning how to paint. No, it's not Picasso, but I could sell it on Etsy for pennies. Put in a little bit of magic with a ring and even a bunch of different arts and crafts things, such as making paper boats and airplanes. All these new skills are just really fun to learn something new and give you so many new options on things to do. But not just that, it opens the gateway to some small things that you might really enjoy. And you might want to pursue that further. So if someone who is very arts and craftsy, you might want to pursue that a little bit more. And maybe that becomes your new passion. Or you might be someone like me who their passion is more of a jack of all trades, that you enjoy doing so many different things, different experiences. You want to dabble in as many things as you can. You want to be a crock pot of adventures. And this is what this has allowed. And probably the best habit is finding more adventure. What I mean more is about scheduling and making sure you have your time to do those exciting things. You have a very specific and limited amount of time that you get to pretty much live, to be alive. And what do you want to spend that time doing? We all dream of maybe traveling the world, climbing Mount Everest, grandiose adventures. But the best habit has been just finding those part-time adventures, those adventures in the day-to-day. This has helped me physically, but mentally and emotionally as well, just to enjoy life a little bit more. I mean, there's two reasons why I started making these videos. The main one was for that I had something to do every single week, and this gave me a reason or motivation in order to do that, to feel like that I was on a schedule and that I needed to find something. And the second thing is putting it on YouTube, so there's a chance that encourages someone else to be more adventurous or to find more adventures or to have more ideas of what to do. And I feel like I get to experience so much, either that is free things such as just geocaching, hiking, or even getting closer to my girlfriend by doing couple things such as the TikTok challenges, the bowling challenge, or even just learning how to do acro yoga. It's something new. If we want to revisit it, great, but every single week, we all want to be spontaneous, but we also like to have routines. This is a positive routine that you can add to your life that has a spontaneous element. And maybe that's just me, but that's something that I've really, really enjoyed. You could also do some paid adventures, which has more to do with budgeting, and it's not something you'll be able to do every single week, but it's things to look look forward to. And probably the last and best habit that I've developed is writing down the things that I want to do. Having a list of almost like a bucket list that doesn't have to be these huge grandiose adventures, but things that I want to do, things I want to try, and start knocking them out one by one. Simple example, I've never been snowmobiling before, ever. And snow is a very Canadian thing. And it wasn't until we marked that off the list. And we have other things on the list that I'm so excited to get to, such as scuba diving in the ocean with a certificate so that we can be scuba divers. Like, that's crazy. Being able to climb outside, rock climbing with just the two of us, those are gonna open so many more adventures. And riding a horse. I've ridden a horse before, but so long. Just riding back a horse, learning how to fight with a sword, making a song. There are so many things on my list that now I gotta mark them off one by one. And if I didn't write them down, if I didn't have a habit of getting through the things on the list, or actually making a habit of writing them down and knowing what those things are, they're all just gonna be maybe. They're all gonna be, oh, wouldn't that be nice? But now it's, wouldn't that be nice? Let's actually do it. And I'm sure all of us, we all have a dream that we want to accomplish. There are things that we want to do in life, and we probably won't ever get to them because it might not be something that we think every single day. These micro dreams that are things that we definitely want to do, but it's not the biggest, most important thing. But because of that, there's so many other boring things that take its place and comes first. So making it a habit to accomplish these smaller dreams that will definitely lead into something way bigger is probably the most important habit that I've developed by doing this every single week. And I have to end off by saying thank you very much. If you watched any of the things that I've made and that has encouraged you to become more adventurous, to try something new, to even attempt it, then that makes me so happy as I continue to go on my personal journey. I hope that encourages you for you to continue and pursue your own personal adventurous journey. And if our paths cross in a positive way, perfect. And if our ships meet in the harbor just once and then we go our separate ways, then I wish you luck on your adventure. So what do you think? Are these habits that you want? Are there any other better adventurous habits that someone should develop? I would love to hear it, or share it with this awesome community, which you can put down in the comments below. Or if you're going on any adventure or have adventurous skills, you can always hit me up on social media. And while I'm trying to develop better adventure habits, I will see you at the next adventure.